I love spying on my neighbors. Like whenever I hear something suspicious, I'm always at my window, like I'm trying to see what's going on. It's been so long since I picked up my camera to just like record anything. Honestly, it has been forever, and part of the reason why is because January has not been January, and it was a really hard January, and I think I crashed down a bit, and I ended up doing an impromptu trip back home because for a really long time in years I just felt like I want to be a baby again, and I want to go back home and be my mom and just like be with my mom. So imagine the shock when she comes in at like 9 p.m. from work and she finds me seated on her couch working. I'm just like, Mom, all I want is your chapatis. But like she literally had no plans of cooking chapatis, so now she has to work on that and make me that. But despite the fact that it was a really exhausting trip, because you can imagine 8-9 hours going down on Friday. So this is Sunday. I went down Sunday morning. I went down on Friday morning, and then I came back yesterday night. And I've literally been working the whole day. I'm just about to finish work. It's like 4:57 p.m. I'm just about to finish work. So it's like 3 minutes to time. And I kid you not, there was a moment in between the day where I just like shut down my laptop and I zoned out. Like I slept because I was so tired. And I've been so dehydrated. The weather is just crazy. It's just too hot. I've been so dehydrated, so I'm constantly trying to eat up fruits, get my energy high. I'm trying to hydrate. It's a lot. And I don't know if you guys notice, but my face is puffy. And I keep telling my sister, when I take photos, I look weird. And she's like, what do you mean you look weird? I'm like, my face looks weird, you know? And she's like, no, you don't look weird. But like, I do look weird. Can you guys, my face is puffy. And I don't know, I was talking to ChatGPT about it, and he's like, maybe some green tea would do it. Or maybe like more hydration. I don't know, but like something has to work, you know? Do you guys see what I'm saying? Like I'm really puffy. But I don't know. Hopefully like through the week it's gonna clear up. So I'm waiting for my Uber right now because I want to go to town, which is crazy because one of my greatest fears is actually vlogging in town. But like if I don't do it, then I'm never really going to overcome it. It's just like swimming. Like I drowned as a baby, and for the past 24 years I never really tried to even just like step into water. I mean, being in course, like yeah, I would go towards the shores, but that's as far as I went. So this year, this January, I actually picked up swimming, which was really interesting. I did. And I think that's part of the reason why my skin has been acting up for like a minute now. So I'm just hoping that, you know, towards the end of this week, it's going to clear up because, you know, I want to have clear skin next week. I mean, the place where I'm going to be, I literally need to have clear skin. Like, I cannot risk it. So I just got here and it looks like I am a little bit early. So the place is closed. I'm here to microblade my eyebrows. And I don't like going through it because I've got such low pain tolerance. The last time I was here, the first time I did it, before the touch up, we tried one of those numbing creams. It did not work. It was hell for me. And then for the touch up, he had to get like another layer of a numbing cream, like something stronger. It's just one of those things, like I can't really put up with pain. Like I'm a baby girl. Pain and me, we just do not mix well. Anyway, so I had to like walk around the place and try and find a place to sit. So I did. This is somebody's stall, I don't know who, and I'm just gonna sit here and wait for him to arrive. And I'm just crossing my fingers that he remembers that, you know, when it comes to numbing creams, like I need the stronger one. I obviously reminded him, but this is Kenya, so anything can happen. And like my eyebrows, they are, oh my god, they're really bad. They're really bad. I could really use the touch up right now. I mean, it has been 6 months, and you're supposed to touch up at least after every 6 months. So I think that's like once a year. Yeah, so I think so. Well, once or twice, I guess twice. Because if I do it now and then, the next time I'm gonna do it's gonna be sometime media or something of the sort. I was just thinking, maybe I could like walk around and like find things to buy, like sunglasses. I look really awful in sunglasses, but yeah, I am still hooked on finding the perfect sunglasses for me. I think sunglasses can be like super, super delicate. So I'm just thinking to pass time, I'm gonna leave this spot where I'm seated, go walk around, shop a little bit, and like when he comes, that's just gonna be a good thing. It's gonna be a good thing when it becomes a good thing. But right now, he's late, I'm early. Potato, potato. So yeah, I'm gonna go. Ooh. See that? That's beautiful. I can't even open my eyes, man. Nice.
You've been beaten.
When my track home.
Don't follow me. Don't follow me.
Hey. Lakini si bado mko top 1. Mbona mnaomboleza?
Heri tungekosa kuwa top 1 lakini tupige maani.
Sorry.
Wewe bahati mbaya.
Wewe ndio ulichoma na sikia. Niaje.
Umekaza.
Happy New Year. It's in a minute. I got you.
How is it?
Ona kana sisi kumbe umekaza mzee.
Hey. Nani aliwachomea?
Si ni oku yako. Hadi tunapigwaje kwa kwangu. Wewe unakuja kuona game ya Arsenal na unakaza mzee.
Na mimi ndio nimekuja kuona game ya Chelsea. Na tumewin.
Basi ungeenda home.
Na ningeenda home aje nilikuwa tumesikia game wote. Sio mimi kuna hapa kando yangu. Amenyama wanapiga. Nasema mama. Nasema mama unapiga saa 9. Jamani.
But kaka,
nimekunya fani.
Arsenal is high. Nani niliwaambia mzee?
Tumeona na wewe game
kubwa hapa.
Sisi tumeona na wewe game tukashinda. Sisi tulifungwa na
Niko na lao, no lao.
Ninja tuliona na game tukashinda.
Ngala wapei usichome. Hello. No pay.
Mama, nimeje. Arsenal tumepigwa. You are disappointed.
It's a high time that you guys need to
Mkubali.
Tumepigwa sasa tunashangaa. Mambo gani?
in a different.
Well, that was definitely something interesting to experience. I mean, I got home and 5 minutes didn't even pass by and they were here. So they're just close by. They came to watch football, my brother and two of the cousins with one of their girlfriends. And it was really chaotic. They are so passionate about Arsenal. And the fact that they've lost just kind of like cuts them to the core. And there's a blame game going around. So they're like, oh, you're the reason why we lost because, you wore sweatpants to the game. And they're like, no. You're the reason why we lost because you decided not to put on a jersey. It was like a blame game going around. It was so interesting to watch. And as you guys could see, they've literally had like a few too many glasses. So yeah, but you know what? It's always nice to have family pop in and say hi. It's just one of those really beautiful things. So now that I'm home, I'm looking at my eyebrows and I think, you know what, this is actually really good. So he's told me because my skin seems to be handling the pigmentation quite well, I may not need a touch up until maybe sometime in September-ish. So I'm just gonna hang in tight. At the moment, I'm just thinking maybe it's like dinner time. I was gonna do breakfast for dinner because I'm such a sucker for breakfast for dinner. But I just had a cup of green tea, and honestly, I'm just super out of it. So I might just have like an apple and go to bed, and then I'm gonna kickstart tomorrow on a high note, because we still have a lot more maintenance to be done tomorrow.
Sawa, ngoja tu kidogo nimalizie hii. Eh. Rekejeke gushagurira. Buhetomi. Nataka mingi.
That's okay.
Mingi.
That's okay. So I just got here and I want to get my lashes done because they are literally countable. And being maintenance week, I mean, it's time for me to look pretty and not just look anyhow. So usually this process lasts about 2 hours.
Yes, it's a 2 hours. 2.5 there.
That's what she says. But then sometimes when we start storytelling, it just takes longer because she can't multitask. So I'm gonna have to like be a good girl and shut up and just like sleep through the process.
Then the cells contract and force out the air, and your
Open your
lungs too
eyes.
contract and force the air clear out of your body. Now this air, which is thus vibrated through your body.
One of the hardest things to do as a woman is to tie this, but that's not even like the biggest thing right now. I'm just starting to feel like one of the hardest things that content creators actually struggle with is the aspect of authenticity. So when I started this vlog initially, in my mind, I was going to do a maintenance vlog where I was going to show you guys how I'm basically getting ready and just preparing for this trip in general. You see, it's already not looking the way I wanted to. Maybe I should just like do a wig or just like do a cap. I don't know. I should figure it out because tying this thing just sometimes it escapes me, the skills expire and I forget how I'm supposed to do it. But yeah, so I did have an initial concept of how I wanted this vlog to look like. And in my head, I was going to do a whole maintenance, despite the fact that, moving around in town with a camera is just, it's an assignment on its own, right? But I was determined to make this work. I was really, really determined. And I was doing so well. But this is the thing. Yesterday evening, I had some dresses brought over because I was custom making 2 dresses for 2 different functions that I was supposed to be doing with my bestie. And I trusted somebody that I care about, a friend of mine, to make them for me because they've watched themselves and they told me that they would do it. They literally assured me that they would be able to do it so well. They came up with the designs. But you guys know how many times people out here have cried because tailors have let them down. Well, I have never been a victim. So guess what? This was me being a victim. I don't want to get into the details because you guys are just going to feel sorry for me. I don't want you guys to feel sorry for me. But in my head, I was going to be so excited and show you guys the dresses and tell you the process behind it. But like, I can't do that. That was taken away from me. And just going through that process and knowing that I have lost so much money in the name of trying to custom make a dress just kind of like shattered me. And in that instant, I didn't want to continue with the vlog. I kid you not, at that point, I was done. I wasn't going to continue filming. It really, really put me down, like, greatly. Yeah. And I got into a fix mode. You know, like as an eldest daughter, the first thing that kicks in is I want to fix this, you know. So then I started thinking, where do I find dresses? I need a dress that looks a certain way. I need a dress that fits this kind of event. And it's just, I went into town and I left my camera on purpose because I was just like, you know what, I am done with this vlog. I'm not going to do it again. So I left my camera. I went into town, you know, with hopes of like finding a dress. I went into a bunch of shops and got nothing. Literally got nothing. And that just broke my heart. So I came back home. I am still dress hunting. And I guess I just realized that, you know, I owe it to myself and I owe it to you guys to deliver, no matter how bad or boring the vlog is going to be. I owe it to you guys to deliver something, and I owe it to myself to see it through because, you know, I started something. It just doesn't make sense to finish it halfway. And I mean, having undergone the loss where the money would have gotten me like 6 or 7 ready-made dresses and I have nothing, neither the money nor the dresses. And I kid you not, one of the dresses was so bad. My best friend literally laughed until she cried. I sent her I sent her a video of those dresses during a fitting, and she laughed so hard. She sent me voice notes of herself laughing. Then she sent me a video of herself laughing until she cried. Like, that's how bad it was, guys. And just, it couldn't be salvaged. So I sent them back. And I have chosen to put that chapter behind me. So I'm getting ready to go into town. Obviously, it's still maintenance week and I'm high in spirits. I want to try and get a few things done. And then there's a probability I'm going to come back home really, really late. But like, that's okay, you know. So I'm just getting dressed. It's a good thing the thing finally accepted to like tie itself. I don't know. These are my errand earrings. These are the earrings I wear when I'm going to run errands, just so that I don't feel naked in any ways. Yeah, I'm currently on break from work, so I need to get back to work and finish that, and then I'm going to take you guys along with me to go finish up maintenance week. I'm just hoping that somewhere in between today and tomorrow, I can come across a pretty dress that I can select. A pretty dress or two, because honestly at this point, even 3, like, I'm ready for it, you know. I've accepted my fate. I am I'm wearing my crown, my imaginary crown with pride. I'm ready to walk out there and find a dress for me. That's where I'm at. So wish me luck, guys. This is too bright. Eyes. This is more too shiny. This is it. Sweetheart zinakimbianga. Nakaa kama mtu wa 1950s.
Lakini tunavaa tuzuri tukaa.
1950s reloaded. Hey guys, so I'm just editing this maintenance vlog, and I've honestly realized that me telling you guys I was disappointed about the dress is not enough. I think it's important that I show you what I meant by being disappointed. I'm going to show you the two dresses that I wanted to have made. Now, when we talk about the first dress, the inspiration came from two dresses where, I don't really want to over explain, but the inspiration came from two dresses where when you see the yellow dress, we practically wanted to copy the top part, and when you see the pink dress, we wanted to copy the ruffles. Now, because we were going for a lighter material, my tailor and friend advised me to do fishnets or something, or like fish linings, just so that it can add a little bit of zhuzh to it, and the ruffles don't just fall and look flat. And then she also recommended that we do a corset. I personally wanted something simple, but you know, when a tailor is like, this is what is going to eat, this is what is going to look amazing, darling, you're going to get tempted to go with it. And so that's what happened. I got tempted. We agreed on that. And I will be, so she went shopping and everything. She worked on the dress. I'm going to show you guys what I ended up with. Keep in mind that was the dress supposed to be for wine testing. Now, a button. For the second dress, I came to realize later on that it's actually a dress that's on the market. I was not aware of this beforehand. So when she sent me the inspiration, I was like, this is really pretty. I feel like this dress would be perfect for a sunset cruise. For those of you that follow me on Instagram, I've already done the sunset cruise, so you guys know what I wore to the sunset cruise. But if you don't follow me on Instagram, honey, you need to run, because I'm still in Cape Town. Cape Town is still ongoing at the moment. This was just last week when I was trying to get ready for the trip. So the inspiration was this cute little white dress. I will be attaching a screenshot as well, and I will be showing you what I got. So the video I'll be posting is the video from the first fitting. During the second fitting, she got me the dress. It was shorter, and then it was small. Yeah, she went to work on it, it came back, it was shorter and it was small, so I just couldn't work with it. Eventually I couldn't work with any of the dresses. I just want to show you guys that I feel like you deserve to see that, and not me just tell you that this is what happened and this is how I felt afterwards, you know. Wait a minute. Fast fitting. I just had one of the most captivating experiences of my life. You know how they say we're not supposed to worry about life because life will automatically work itself out? I kid you not. Today was the living epitome of that. So after yesterday, going to town, not being able to find any dresses for the two events that I had, it's just like I was so devastated, and I literally lost every bit of morale that I always have before traveling. There was zero excitement, there was nothing. So today my sister was like, you know what, I've got you. I'm gonna help you out. Once I leave school, I'm gonna come home, you're gonna finish work, and we're gonna go to town and we are gonna go shopping. So that's what happened. We left the house. I went, had my hair done, as you can see. Of course. We left the house. We went to town. I made my hair and then I called the shop that I always go to because they had nothing for me. They literally had nothing for me. I called the girl and I was like, hey, do you really know like any other stalls that I could visit and just try on a few dresses, because I had spent the whole day on Instagram trying to like inbox different shops and asking, oh, I've seen this on your feed. Do you still have it in stock in this size? And I kid you not, every dress I went looking for was out of stock. And this is the thing, I just needed a simple dress for wine testing, I figured, for the sunset cruise I could do a dress that's already in my closet. So like that was already catered for. But like my bestie says we're gonna do 2 or 3 wine tastings. So I was like, I need 3 dresses for 3 wine tastings. And somehow they need to be peak girlhood. They need to be pretty, like just something simple. Because initially the dresses I was having custom made was like this really ambiguous design, like a corset. It had so much going on. It had ruffles, it had a corset, it had a beautiful neckline. But anyways, that kind of failed. That failed. So we get to this second store with my sister and the other girl, and the lady in this store, it's actually called Kanaiza. It's in a Menti house. So we get there and she's like giving me a few pieces and they're just not doing it for me, honestly. And it's like she's also like getting my size wrong, and she's giving me all the wrong things. She's giving me bigger dresses, she's giving me all the ugly dresses you could think of, and just like no. And so I'm sitting there and I'm devastated, and there's another customer and I'm telling them I need a dress that fits a certain vibe because I'm looking for a dress for wine tasting. And I kid you not, this lady looks at me and asks me, have you seen this brand? Okay, I can't remember the name at the top of my head, but I'm gonna write it. So just check at the bottom of the screen. I'm gonna write their Instagram page in case you're interested. So she asks me, have you tried this brand? And I'm like, no, I don't even think I know it. And she's like, oh, it's actually a brand that's run by my friend. And I'm like, really? And so she goes ahead and she shows me the Instagram page, and instantly I find like 2 3 pieces that I'm like captivated with. And they also like had a sale going on. And I was just like, you know what? I love this and this. Could you ask if this is available? Mark you, at the same time, I'm like still trying on this ugly ass dresses with hope like finding something. And so as soon as she confirms that the one I wanted was available, I'm like, can they deliver to my place? Like maybe 2 options, different sizes, just like different colors, so I can be able to like try it on. Because they had like really bright colors, and I'm not very open-minded when it comes to bright colors. Sometimes it's just better if I try it on and I see how it looks on me. So at this point I'm just like, let's hear it. So the lady says the only way that will be possible is if I pay for the delivery guy to come to my place, me try them on, and then also pay the delivery guy to take it back. And I'm just like, oh, that's a lot. And that's when she texts the most brilliant idea. She's like, you know what, I am still at my production house. Why don't you come, try on a few pieces, and if you like them, you can take them. If you like the longer ones and you want them shortened, my tailor is still around and we can shorten them. I kid you not, I went there and I tried on those dresses and I loved every single one of them. It got so bad that I literally had to tell her, like, hey, I shouldn't try any more dresses because I can't carry all of them. They're all so pretty. I'm just in love with all of them. I can't pick them all. So I'm just about to show you the dresses. So what you can do for me is just go ahead and tell me which one of these dresses are your favorite and which one do you think I picked. Spoiler alert, I actually took 3 dresses and I want to see who's going to get the combination right. And if you actually get the combination right of the 3 dresses, you never know. I might just decide to buy you a little lunch for guessing it right. So make sure you leave it down in the comments. So here are the dresses. This is so bright. It's so pretty. It's like peak sunshine. It's giving sunset. It's giving girlhood, in my girlhood era. Yeah. So cool. I hope you're wondering why Daisy doesn't have more colors. Because I'm wondering too. Okay. Let's see. Nice. I'm gonna need to put. I'm feeling a little overwhelmed right now because I just have like so many clothes to pack. I mean, just look at this whole heap. Let me just show it to you guys. Don't know. There we go. Just look at this whole heap. I'm supposed to pack that, and I only have one suitcase and one carry-on. And to be honest, I'm not supposed to carry anything in my carry-on, simply because there's a high probability I'm gonna go shopping, and when I go shopping, I'm gonna need to have space, and that's not all. There's more clothes. For some reason, I have been buying clothes and like not unpacking them, so I've got like a bunch of bags. So many. I literally have a lot that I need to pack. So the sooner I get started, the higher the chances of me actually finishing on time, right? We have finally made it to the end of this vlog, and I know it has been quite a roller coaster. And one thing that I have learned this week is to always trust in the process, because everything will always work out. And I feel like that's going to be my mantra for the next few days. So if you have made it this far with me, I just want to say thank you, thank you, thank you. And if you're new here and you have made it this far, honey, maybe it's about time for you to subscribe. Hit the like button, drop a comment. As per usual, I would like to know what you guys think about the vlog. If you have comments, if you have anything to say, just make sure you leave it down below. And yes, I'm still waiting for you guys to tell me which top 3 dresses do you think I took, because I am not giving that away. I'm not. And now that we are all packed and ready for this trip, all that I can say is see you in Cape Town. But until then, if you haven't subscribed yet, please do. If you haven't liked it yet, please do. And please comment, because honey, a girl's gotta eat. I don't know how many times I gotta tell you that. A girl's gotta eat. So please go ahead, like, subscribe, and leave a comment. And as per usual, I look forward to seeing you guys every single time. I promise you, the next time you see me, it's going to be hotter, it's going to be better. So you know what? Keep staying fabulous, keep staying healthy, keep taking care of yourself, stay pretty, and I will see you guys in Cape Town.